Hello, one more time here. I'm here at the pavilion next to AT&T. AT&T has a city here, designed, built for the 5G world, and it's a pretty cool. Pretty cool drawings and stuff. They also have a little bit of blockchain, apparently. And IoT management, IoT analytics, and IoT asset management. So also edge to edge, that's what they call it. Hello, hi. This is TechEDTV. How are you?
I'm very fine. Nice to meet you.
I'm from Florida, actually.
I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, that's great. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have here for the Mobile World Conference.
Well, so we are exhibiting a lot of our 5G capabilities, most importantly our connected car.
Can we go and see it?
I will gladly introduce you to
Sure,
our
a connected car. We've
I
been
think
discussing connected cars for a while, and we don't see one.
Well, now this one, now you're going to see one.
Okay, that's great. Is this a Nissan or it's like a?
It's a Nissan, I believe.
Okay.
Now, I am not an expert.
I see they have some drinks there, so I guess it's connected and drunk.
No, well, no, that's in the back seat.
Oh, okay. So that means that you can drive and drink.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about the 5G network. How's it going to work? What speeds are AT&T launching right now?
No, I could get you in touch with the people that could.
Oh, sure.
For instance, are you able to cover the car in 5G?
Hi. Hello.
I can certainly talk on connected car. 5G is not my expertise, but we have some folks over in that corner that can talk in great detail on 5G.
Oh, okay. So what's the connected car first, and then we can discuss 5G with someone else.
So this is an AT&T connected car. We
Okay.
have our AT&T global SIM embedded within the vehicle.
Okay.
So that allows you to use our AT&T network to do things like turn your car into a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Okay.
So you can connect up to 8 devices within the vehicle on our Wi-Fi hotspot.
Okay.
It also allows you to use apps that are integrated into the head unit of the vehicle. So Spotify, for example, you could stream Spotify, Pandora, Google, Yelp. There's a whole host of apps that are integrated directly into the vehicle. And lastly, it allows you to have telematic services such as remote lock and unlock, remote start. You can get diagnostics from your vehicle on an app called the My Volvo app for this model specifically.
And so what you're saying is that AT&T is becoming a global carrier.
Absolutely.
That's what you're
We
saying.
have partner carriers all over the world. So we have over 500 partners in 200 plus countries.
Wow. So this is a very nice AT&T booth. I guess Verizon is not here. Verizon?
They're here somewhere, but
Oh, really? Okay. I don't know. I only see like foreign carriers. It's the first time I see AT&T here.
The Verizon booth isn't as interesting.
Absolutely.
Hey, well now don't even cover it, right? Don't even go there. Why? I got it. That's where you. Yeah, if you have someone from the 5G, we can ask them some questions about 5G.
Sure. This car runs on our 4G LTE network.
Okay.
But we have, we're doing some 5G POCs across the nation as we're rolling out our network.
Where are you rolling out right now? AT&T.
I don't know the exact list of cities right now.
Not in Florida?
Maybe you could actually
Miami?
Google it. We have tons of press releases on it.
Okay. You know, I am an AT&T customer, so actually I'm
Are
using
you?
AT&T broadband right now for this transmission.
There you go.
So I've been using my hotspot. I have unlimited internet, and then I use it all.
If you would like to learn more about 5G and our 5G deployment in the United States.
We are good on video?
Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah, because it's a personal video.
Oh, okay.
So we're
Good.
Okay.
So we see 5G as basically 3-pillar strategy.
Okay.
The first pillar, and that is basically mobile, which is what we've always done in our network build-outs. moving improvement of the RAN infrastructure, more towers, more radio, more fiber. The second area is fixed. Same topology, new spectrum being added in, just like with mobile.
Okay.
The difference there really technically looks the same. Packet path looks the same. The difference is more operational, right? Because now you're looking at a broadband replacement or a broadband type of network. So obviously the billing models probably look more like a broadband type of network.
So right now I just switched from my house, for example, to fiber.
Yes.
AT&T fiber. It's
Okay.
1 gigabit.
Yes.
So I see 1 gigabit speed for 5G. So that means that I may be able to switch my fiber to 5G maybe?
Could. I mean, I still think, the thing about the millimeter wave is it doesn't travel very far, doesn't penetrate very well.
Okay.
So you're going to have a radio probably within 1,000 feet of your home.
But outside my house, for example, I always have like Wi-Fi problems
Yeah.
with the cameras. Then I should be able to swap it for.
Well, you could do that today, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that would happen today in a handoff methodology.
Okay.
But yeah, it would but that's two different type of CPEs.
Right.
Or premise equipment, right? Your device inside your home would still be Wi-Fi.
Right.
Your backhaul is cellular.
Right. Okay.
Right? So you still have to power the endpoints inside.
Right.
Unless you went all SIM cards and everything, which is technically possible.
Yeah, but
it's
expensive.
exactly.
Right.
Very expensive. But in a broadband sense, the dynamic changes a bit because I don't have to worry about mobility as much. Right?
Okay.
So the CPE
Doesn't
is
need
not a
to-
mobile CPE.
And will there be like any potential mobile like a handoff and just like we do in 4G today? Like I can carry my 5G phone in my
Right.
car, go to Disney World and watch
Right. Yeah,
all
it'll-
HD like 4K or 8K
yeah,
movies.
It's basically handing off to different spectrum types is what's
Right.
happening. So you're going to hand off, again, if it's not a fixed CPE, if it's a fixed CPE, it's not going to have as much mobility built into it. That'll keep the cost down of that radio and that equipment, right?
Right.
So, but a mobile device like what you see over here, they're going to have the schedulers and everything built into them so they can move.
Right.
They move from site to site. That's the two parts of our strategy, which one piece of it obviously is the mobile,
Right.
then fixed, and then the last piece, because obviously our recent acquisitions or mergers with Time Warner and Warner Brothers and those kind of locations, or Warner Media, I should say.
Right.
We know that 70% of the data on our network is video.
Right.
It's only increasing, and that's big packets.
Right.
So
So you need
for
to have
us-
like a little bandwidth.
Well, not only bandwidth, you also need compute.
Right.
So you need because if I want to drive a better experience, and that experience isn't just network speeds and network feeds and latency, it's the round trip of the packet.
Right.
Meaning it's not just my network I have to think about. I have to think about all those different things. CDN, content delivery networks, get that video moving through so it doesn't have to traverse as far to get it.
Right.
That brings in the edge piece, which is basically we have two types of edge. One edge is the network edge, which is basically, think about our central office locations.
Okay.
They become IP hubs maybe.
Okay.
We
Wow.
announced that today it's partnership with Microsoft Azure. To
So
put
you
their
so you're
infrastructure in
cloud
yeah,
to
exactly.
to IP.
Yeah, or cellular core to IP right there in the same physical and logical location.
And let me ask you this, like about handover and stuff. Like, will we able to do handover with 5G as well?
Hand over to
Like
the
meaning
cloud.
like no, like I'm traveling in right now. If I have my phone and watching Netflix in my
Yeah.
car, and I'm driving to Orlando, then it's switching from different cells. Will be able to that happen as well in 5G?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's inherited rules from the cellular standard. So that's going to be there. It's going to do the same thing it does today in that model.
And when we're gonna be able to see something like that into like maybe the next 3
Well,
years, 5 years? Or is already?
Because your existing LTE cellular radios will become 5G. They're
Okay.
forward compatible.
Okay.
Now they won't have millimeter like they won't have this type of spectrum, right?
Okay.
So this is the spectrum that's being talked about, millimeter wave, high
Okay,
bandwidth spectrum.
but once you have that secure, then you should be able to. We should
Yeah,
expect
but you
this to
gotta,
have all
you
the
gotta,
same.
this is going to be small areas.
Okay.
Right, this stuff. These devices will connect to it, but it doesn't travel very far.
Okay.
So, but when I'm in that location, I got a whole different experience.
Okay.
Bandwidth experience. This is probably more predominant because it's already deployed.
Okay.
But this will get faster using different types of things like spectrum, like carrier aggregation, 256 QAM, a bunch of different engineering tools to make the spectrum more optimized in here, so that I can bond spectrum together to give me a fatter pipe.
So what you're saying is that the towers talk to each other some way.
They already do.
They already do.
They already do. That's the core. So that's the back end piece.
So the core is like smart enough to like
Already
decide.
Doing that today.
Already that today.
Yep.
So are you guys using any artificial intelligence for that or no?
CRAN is part. So Cloud Radio Access Network
Right.
is already there. So there is some of that.
And
You'll
it's a
see
little
that
bit
continue to
AI?
increase. Yeah, you'll see
Really?
that continue to increase.
Wow.
We call it Acrino is what we call that tool. It's a modeling tool for that.
Uh-huh.
But you'll see that continue to grow as we move forward, because I have more small cells
Right.
and I have more clouds.
Okay.
So I have to intelligently route the data.
You have to be smart about like where you're gonna move to
Yeah.
when I'm driving. Then you like right now.
That's
like,
already there. That's
it's
already there. So the scheduling's there to hand you from tower to tower to tower to
Okay,
tower.
okay.
That's been there. But to think about it, historically we built towers based on peak performance times. So
Right.
there may be a window of 4 hours a day where that's where the big traffic runs.
Right.
So with data in the network, I could build towers based on some aggregate number. And then as the tower sees more users, it expands.
Got it.
And then when the users go away, it contracts.
It's like a cloud when you like have need more users,
exactly.
you need more nodes,
And it goes and pulls down the resources
Okay.
and then closes them off. So that saves on power for us. It should save on cost to the customer too, eventually.
well, we learned a lot today
Yes.
from Jason, and well, this is TechEDTV, so I'll be catching up with you guys soon. Thank you. Hi. So we were just at the AT&T booth right now, and then we had a great conversation with Jason. So Jason was able to tell us what the smarts of AT&T network and how that AT&T network reflects in our service. I am an AT&T customer, both in broadband as in mobile, and I have multiple phones, including this one that we're using for the Mobile World Congress today. Thanks for watching. You're watching TechEdTV.